Okay, hello everybody, mabuhay! Kumusta ka? Okay, I'm done with that Tagalog. Anyways, this is my second tutorial, and it's gonna be really boring, so I'm just gonna work on a lot of songs, and hopefully you guys can pick up what I'm doing, because I really don't know where to start in teaching this. Anyways, okay. Try this song because this song plays on the radio a lot. Sounds cool. Ooh. That's a fast rhythm. Alrighty. These are fast notes. Must sound cool. Let's try it. That's gonna sound really fun in Mabby. Okay. Did I download it? I think I did. Okay. So, import the MIDI. There's actually, there is a song I wanted to work on from Os, the one with Kirito and Lisbeth, and someone actually emailed me the sheet music because I can't find the MIDI anywhere, so I wanted to work on that. So yeah, that's this rhythm on this song. It's 30 seconds. And all these other fancy things, you can put in there. They'll tell you a little more about the MIDI I think those are good for like jams and stuff. But like if you're really into dynamics, you'd want to like click velocity. But I'm not. I just like blasting my music in Mabby. So I'm just gonna leave it pretty plain. I just want to see the code. So hopefully the code comes out nice. 2 tracks. Not bad, 2 tracks. And I like putting the tuner on already. Oh, and if you're wondering what this is, that's the notes I sent you guys in-game, if you guys are watching this. I think you might. Okay, anyways. Tuner, in case I want to play this on piano, because pianos don't play buffs. And you know what, I think the default is 120. That person just put it there just in case. But it's one measure of rest, so that's the tuner. Because you gotta put that there to make sure it matches up with this track. I put 1 measure of tuner. Second track gotta be 1 measure of rest. So let's try it. Okay, wait a second. I forgot to put the volume on this one. I'm debating whether to do 13 or 15. Let's see. Alright, main thing is I hear the melody. It's not some accompaniment MIDI, it's actually the main notes. Now, I like to see if it'll fit in Mabby. So export MML to clipboard, and oh, this looks like it's gonna fit. So make sure Optimize MML is toggled because it simplifies the code for you. It makes it less characters. So that will totally fit in Mabi. I can play the whole MIDI. But unfortunately, Mabinogi is down due to maintenance, so I will have to try it later. Well, let's see how the ending is. It doesn't look like a full song. This MIDI is probably like stops, I don't know, second verse. It ends nicely. Okay. Save it. Gospel version, that's interesting. I never heard gospel version. So I like to save it on my desktop, so when I log on Mabi, I know which ones that I can start working on. Oh, you know what? That's only 2 tracks, so I can make it fancy by making it echo. So let's add another track and let's echo the melody. So I like to echo it is put a 30-second rest on front of the code. So R means rest, 32 is indicating the rhythm count. So a 30-second rest, and you're gonna hear the melody just kind of like follow each other. And in Mabinogi, the way the instruments are played, it kind of rings the notes, each note, so it sounds more of an echo rather than a staccato da-dun da-dun da-dun. So I did try 64th rest before, but it was the duration in between the echoed melody and the main melody was so small that it sounded like electronics just malfunctioning, or just like just like static. It sounded like static. Someone pointed that out to me. They're like, you hear that? It sounds like static. And I was like, oh, I did that on purpose. So I guess 64th isn't that good because it really does sound like static. And 32nd is like a bigger, not that big, but bigger gap for the 2 tracks, so it sounds more of an echo. So you're gonna hear the dun 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 because it's like 3 MLE, but when you hear it in game, it should sound good. So yeah, the melody stands out more. Maybe I should make it to volume 13, because volume 13 is the loudest it can play in Mabi. So I'll just try for 13, so it's not too crazy, like too overpowering. So hearing this track, the way this MIDI is made, the MIDI is super clean. The first track is melody, second track is like accompaniment. So this is great for making a song track. So I'll show you how to make song tracks, because some people like to play their music with fantastic chorus, and it sounds really good with like the woo wah zoo zoo going in the background. So let's make a song track. So file, export just the first track. So I got that copied, and then I'm gonna import that here. I'm gonna append track because I don't want it on a new document. I want it on the same file. I got too many files. Okay, so I'm gonna label this track song, just because, I don't know, reference, send it to someone, they'll know what it is. And the song track in Mabinogi, the skill too, like it only plays on octave, mainly octave 2. I think it hits a little above octave 2 and a little below octave 2, but just octave 2. Okay, so O is for octave and 2. So if you preview here, it sounds super low, but like when you play it in game, based off if you're a female character, it'll be kind of high, and a male character will be low. But here it just sounds super low. Here, I'll show you. Oh yeah, this is how you isolate a track, so you can hear the tracks one by one. And I don't know, maybe I could pull up like a crazy MIDI, and that's how you need to figure out which tracks you want to keep. You gotta play everything solo. I heard there was an easier way, I just don't know it yet. But that's how I suffer. Okay, so solo. Oh, I started in the middle. Oh well. Anyways, you get it. Octave 2 is pretty low, but it will play in game. And just like my first tutorial, kind of skim the notes, see if it's going like crazy above the staff or crazy below the staff, the main melody, then you'd have to think, oh, it might not come out on Mobby. Anyways, I don't know. This is a crazy sheet. It's like, I don't even know which one it took. I think it took the higher ones. That is like octave 1. Oh, that's octave 2. Because 4 is middle C. Nah, it's probably 2. Never mind. But everything's relative, like to like song and playing instruments of Mobby. So you kind of just gotta cater to Mobby. Anyways, I think this is done. Just double check the character count. Oh! Okay, that's not done. So like, track 3 can only be 500. But you know what, I don't care because it's only an echo thing. I have the main thing here. So within 500 characters of the main melody, you're going to stop hearing the echo. If you, I don't know, if you're like OCD with your files, then you can cut this down. I'll show you how. But like, it really doesn't matter. It's not going to catch it. It's just going to get wherever it cuts off. So just for showing purposes, we'll try to cut down 100 characters. So I just delete and test it out because I optimized the code, so I'm not exactly sure where the count is or whatever. I just kind of delete trial and error. 530, so 30 more characters. Oh look! It's 500 and it doesn't say impossible anymore, it says rank 1. Let's double check that song. Oops. That song character count, which should be the same. Okay. Save that. Alrighty. What songs did I want to do? I wrote down some songs I wanted to do. Taylor Swift. Oh look! 22, I never did that yet. But you know, I think someone did that on the net. I mean, some tumbler or something. I wonder. Oh, I like me. Let's try me. I wonder what instrument that is. Oh, voice and guitar. Oh no, 17 pages. There's a hand clap. Looks like 3 tracks, 1, 2, 3. Let's clap with this. Alright. Let's check out this beast. It's gonna be a beast. 17 pages. Oops, I forgot what it's called. What the file is called. There you go. There's a hand clap. I didn't know what the fastest melody is. 16, or rhythm. 16th notes. I'll get this far into the song anyways. It's a really long song and Mabinogi can't fit tons of characters, so I might have to cut it off after the chorus or something. Okay. Oh, 32, whatever. 16. Putting on the tuner. I could break it down into a jam. So like, okay, if you want to do a jam, you should put the tuner on every track. Like, make one person play this track, another person play this track, and so on. However you want to divide it, just always put a tuner on the separate parts that you're gonna disperse to everyone. So I'm just gonna put a tuner on all of them because I feel like, oh wait, you know, the character count looks alright, but I feel like it's not gonna fit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's a lot. So what I like to do is fit in the melody because that is most important. Now I'm debating whether to just keep chord 2, because that will definitely fit in Mabi and it'll be complete, and just keep some of chord 1. But I'm going to listen to it separately and see if chord 1 is so important to accompanying the melody. So this is where listening to it solo tracks at a time plays in, and the maximum character count for closing rank 1 is 1200. Here they condensed it into 1321, so that's why I'm debating which part to get rid of, so I can put the melody in chord 2 instead, like 100 characters, no, 121. So let's see. Let's just double check the melody, so I'm going to solo it. Okay, so far it sounds like the lyrics or melody. melody is good. Now let's try chord 1, track 2, whatever. So solo that and see how important it is. And see how important this is. Oh, it's like a counter melody. It's not really chords, it's like countering the melody. So I might not. This isn't that important. That would be nice though. Add a little kida kida effect to it. Anyways, let's try these chords. So these are really simple half note chords, which would be a really like simple chord accompaniment for the melody. So let's listen to it. At least it's complete though. That's my thing. Oh shoot, I didn't solo it. Okay, solo. Oh, it sounds so boring, but it's complete. So let's see. So I'm gonna unmute track 1 and hear it with this track. See if it feels sound complete, like whole, full, and mobby. It's such a shame I can't have this because this just sounds like nice little accents. But anyways, this is on mute, so I'm gonna hear these two, as if I'm getting rid of the second track. Oops, what did I... Okay, but repeat, cool. Okay. Just moving the song along. Just keeping the pace. Alright, I think I'll keep this. Hardly any rest. Because if I were to keep this one, let's try it. Let's just try these two for kicks. I don't know. If I were to keep this one, track 2 would end somewhere while the melody would keep playing, and it would just sound really bare, and then it'd be like, whoa, that's incomplete. So let's just hear it out. I want to hear what it sounds like. Okay, so we're not really missing much, because yeah, it's counter melody. But I know during the chorus it kind of gets all flashy, pretty. Okay, it matches up pretty well. It's kind of bare. No regrets. I'm gonna remove it. So, now, I'm going to fit this into chord 2, aka track 3, whatever, third track. So append another track. I'm going to copy all of this because I have to cut it down. Paste it in the new track. I need to delete 121 characters. It's from the start from the bottom, because you're gonna keep the rest in that new track we made. Okay, I just find it easier to edit from the bottom too. Okay, so I'm deleting up to measure 150. So I like how 3MLE converts midis this way into this code, because it labels all the measures for you. It lines up the tracks and measures, and that way it's easier to edit the different tracks to sync up the way it's supposed to. Okay, so I'm going to delete up to 150, measure 150, and check how much characters I deleted. So I deleted that much. It was 1321 before, so now I need to get rid of 57 characters. Let's give it a try. I'm deleting up to measure 146. 25 more characters. Okay. So measure 142. Wow. Okay, so that just made it. Alrighty, so now that I deleted everything under measure 142, I go to the track that I copied the melody on, and I know that chord 3, this is going to be chord 3 in Musubi, only holds 500 characters. So that's what we're shooting for, 500 characters. But I gotta have the characters after measure 142. So 142. Here's measure 142, and here it is in track 1. So this new track I made, I'm going to delete measure 142 and put rest. One whole rest. So I can minimize the character count on this last chord, track, what have you. Okay. Delete all the measures. Replace it with a whole rest, because that is the simplest way you could cut down code. This is very tedious, so I sometimes end up deleting 2 measures and only putting 1 whole rest instead of 2. So what I like to do after is make sure everything lines up, and if it doesn't line up, I know I missed a rest or 2, a whole rest or 2, so we'll see. Yep, this is what I do. And see, I did it. So I keep my windows like this because I see Musubi down here. I usually see the Musubi chat right here, but yeah, maintenance. So this is what I'm doing while you guys are in my home set. I'm pasting whole rests. Oh no, it's so annoying. Okay. It's so worth it though when you hear the song after. That was weird. I saw one measure that said R4, so I might have to add a random rest somewhere. Oh, look at that. That's not even a full rest. We'll see. So sometimes the rests are too long, so I might have to delete some. We'll see. Look at that. Yeah, it's definitely not going to match up. That's a half rest. I'm putting whole rest. So this is melody continued. This is the melody. And I just did all that work, so I'm going to save it. Matches up now. Start here. So it sounded like the gap between this track and this track was perfect. Right after this measure ended, it started at the exact place it should. Let's hear that again. Okay. So that's good, but the only thing is the octave raise. So I'm going to take that out because it sounded like a huge jump. Let's hear that again. There we go. Sounds good. Now I'm going to save that, and I'm going to hold my breath, and hopefully this track I edited is under 500. Oh, I can already see it. So good. Yeah! So this whole song is going to fit in Mabi. What? Okay. That's the, oh, you know what? No, never mind. I was about to put a song part, but it'd be incomplete. Then, I don't know, you don't have to sing it, you just play a fantastic chorus. Why not? Why not? Unless I have like fantastic choruses going singing half notes the whole time. Let's play everything. All. So it'd be like voices in the back going Yeah, I think I'll make this one fantastic chorus. I think that'll sound cool. Okay. Export the middle one and import, append the track, and I'm gonna put octave 2 and rename song. Okay. Taylor Swift, me, done. Hopefully that'll play out nicely. Okay, what else did I want to do? I got like 1 more hour so we can sign on Mabi. I just put like a whole bunch of Taylor Swift songs down. Welcome to New York. I don't know. Oh, Speak Now. I like that song. Did I do that song? I don't think so. My files are really now strings. Import standard MIDI, downloads, speak now strings. Yeah, 16th note. I might be able to get rid of one of these tracks, we'll see. So this track starts off, I assume this is melody. I like putting the tuner on the melody because I just know that it holds the most character count, so. And I just want to take a glimpse of the character count. So, melody's gonna fit, but chord 1 barely fits, and chord 2 might not be necessary if it sounds complete with chord 1. So I could get rid of chord 2 and do what I did with the previous file. Take those 42 characters and put it on another track. We'll see. Character count again. This would still fit in melody, or if I wanted to keep it. Okay, now let's hear it separately with the melody and see which ones I want to keep. So here's the melody. Label that melody. Okay, hear them together. So melody in track 2. this, but the starting I like track 2. So I might just steal some notes. I'm gonna play it all. Take some measures in the beginning. Measure 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna steal these 2 measures. Put it on track 3. Delete track 2. Let's hear that together. Let's check the character count. Alrighty, so that will fit. I'm going to swap places with them and do what I did with the last file, cut down 127 characters into another track. So swap places, get another track, take the melody, you know what? What if I could put the tuner in track 3 instead? So I only need to cut down 62 characters. Oh gosh, okay. Alrighty, what is 62 characters? Let's go to measure 105. Okay, that was like a lot of characters. I'm undoing it. Measure 110. 35 more characters. Measure 108, 18 more characters, 7, 8 more characters, there we go. So chord line 797 out of 800. Now, I stopped at measure 106. So, go to the one I copied, track I copied, same melody on. So, I have 106 right here. And I want to keep everything below 106. So the melody can continue. So, rest. Add those crazy rests again. If you feel like you're within 500 characters, I guess you don't have to put all those rests. How many characters I'm not? Oh, 667, okay. Oops. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Sorry. Oops. Yay. Right one. And just like I want to do some parts in Fantastic Course. Check that it matches okay. So this is going to be a little louder in the beginning because I'm lazy to do all the rest. Let's hear that. And then you'll hear the volume get lower around here. Melody to track 2. Oh, seems I'm off one whole measure of rest, so I'm going to add another measure of rest. Because they overlap, they're not supposed to overlap, they're supposed to be one after the other. Octave. I think you cut it off right there. Lowered octave, I'm going to keep it at default octave. You need to higher it. Okay. Higher the octave. I lower it. What a weird key change. The key change is like half step up, it kind of sounds flat. Let me try that again. Oh, I don't know what it is. Is that how the song goes? I don't remember the song sounding like that. Maybe. Let's try it. A key change. I don't know. Oh well, I think it sounds good. Double check. Okay. Save. now, I wonder if I have that email file offhand. Okay. Aha, here it is. So, this is the song I've been searching for, and I'm going to show you a little of how to transcribe the sheet music into MML code, which I think is so painful. Okay. Usually, I like to print out my sheet music and write out the code under it, or take like a notepad and number the measures on the sheet. I mean, I know the measures are marked here, 7, 12, 17, but for like transcribing purposes, I like to pinpoint each measure. So measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And then, so when you type it out and something sounds off, it's not like matching, you can refer back to your exact measure, like that sounds funny. And here in 3MLE, you can press enter and match up the measures like that. So I'm so confused. Like, I can't even fathom how some composers would just write out code like that. Like, whoa, how do you know where your measures are? I mean, I know it's there. But doesn't that, like, hurt your eyes? Like, which measure? Anyways, it's not me. So, I'll show you how I do it. Okay. Oops. Meow. Yeah. This overlap, whatever. Okay. I'm used to writing all this out. So, look at the key signature. Key signature is horrible. It's all these sharps. Okay, so you have to remember that every note in that, on the key signature, that note is like gonna be sharp. Okay? So, let's just try this. Sorry, I hardly do this because it's so time consuming. Okay, but I really like this song, so I really want to do this. So, first measure, rest. Rest. 8th rest. Yen. Yeah. Okay. And then that is sharp. It's a G. It's been a while since I played flute. G, right? Okay, G. 8. G sharp. G sharp. E. So, actually, never mind. Okay, so that's the first measure. You had a half rest, so I put, half rest, I should do R2. R2, quarter rest, there it is, because default rhythm is quarter notes, quarters, is a 8th rest, so R8, and the note G sharp, which is an 8th note. That is your measure 1. Next, measure 2. I'm going to take, so there's a chord in here. I'm going to take the top note, and this bottom staff here, I'm going to make that the second track. So I like to work at one track at a time. Alrighty, and I'm only going to go through some because I want to write the rest on sheet music, because I know I'm going to rage quit when everything doesn't match up. So let's just go through, I don't know, maybe 5 measures. Alright, now let's go through this first line right here. Okay, measure 2. Okay. F, and that F is sharp. So F sharp, and it's a quarter note, a dotted quarter note. So to do dotted notes, just put a period. That's MML code. And then the next note is another G sharp, eighth note. And then another dotted F sharp. Wouldn't that be cool if MML knew the key signature already? I don't know. Anyway. Dotted. And then G sharp. There's your second measure. I don't want to preview it. I'm like nervous to preview it. It might sound funny. Let's see what this kind of sounds like. Okay. Third one. E, right? Is it E sharp? No. C, D. Nope. E natural. Eighth note. And then a G. Dotted G sharp. Dotted G sharp quarter note. Okay. Feels weird saying out the note and the rhythm. Okay. And then another E natural, eighth note. Alright. Oh my god, what is that? Is that a B? G. I think it's B. Is B sharp? C, D, nope, B natural. Oh my god, I forgot about octaves. Okay. So default octave in Mabinogi. Default octave, I don't know if it's default in all MML, maybe, is middle C, which is octave 4. So middle C, or octave 4C. Okay, middle C is right here, and ends on the next C. I don't know how I'm explaining this. So here it is, this one. Face, F-A-C. So any note above this C is the next octave. Am I saying that right? It is above the C, right? Or is the C the start of the next octave? Oh, sorry. Okay. That next C is the start of the next octave. So, anything above B is the next octave. So that would be octave 5. So this piece starts on octave 5. So how am I gonna write this? Do I want to start on octave 5? Because like our majority of the notes on octave 5. Yes. Majority of it is octave 5 and higher. So I'm going to do that for the top track. See this, top measure. Okay. Let's start octave 5. And I left off on measure 4 because that's when I realized octave changes. So I got this B here, it's letter B, and that is still octave 5. Okay. B, the corner note, dotted corner note, it's natural. And then the next note is, so I'm going to show you in between octave changes, like fast octave changes, which is these less than greater than signs. Okay. The next note is A, and it is a natural. See how slow I am? I need a flute again. So A, natural, it's the 8th note, and then next one is G, sharp, dotted, and wait, yeah, quarter note, okay. Then another A, A sharp, 8th note. So, okay, I'll do one more measure. No, I said the whole line, didn't I? Right. It'll sound like let's hear it out. Oops. Let me put that volume up. Yeah. Following the notes. Ooh, did you hear that? That's too long. Okay, measure 2. See, that's 8th note, you turkey. Okay. Wait, doesn't that sound too high? Measure 3. I guess it's fine. There you go. That's how you do it. Okay, let me just do this line on the second track so you can see how that lines up and how important it is for things to line up. Okay. And thank God this is like freaking treble clef, because if it was a bass clef, I'd take way longer than I just did just now, because I'm not used to bass clef. Okay. So we're going to do this bottom line here. And we'll make it volume 15. And this octave is generally staying within octave 4, because I can just, kind of eyeball it. octave 4, so I don't need to put no octave right now. So I see measure 1, the whole rest. So R1 per, meaning one whole measure, which is 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And second measure, I will take the top notes. So that, keep in mind the key signature. So that is a, whoa, okay, this key signature is a bit different. Wait, no, it's the same? Okay, sorry, it's the same. I thought that was E sharp. Okay, E natural. E natural, whole note. Okay, and that is above octave 4. So what you do is use that highering symbol, which is the greater than symbol. So that hired the note to the next octave already. So keep in mind you're in octave 5 after doing that. And third measure is F sharp whole note. Still octave 5. F sharp 1. Next one is D, which is the key signature says it's sharp. I'm gonna zoom in, I'm pretty sure. It's like bothering me. Yeah, okay. Okay, we get it. So, D, sharp, whole note. Measure 5. Oh, I like seeing the key signature. That is below C. So let's lower it back down to octave 4 by doing a less than sign. And we'll put the next letter, which is B, natural, 8. And then the octave higher again, so greater than sign, to E natural 8, and then the next one is G sharp, and it's cornered out, so 6 measure. How do I get out of Zoom? It's annoying. Okay. 6 measure, and octave 5. This measure goes down, so less than sign. Goes down an octave again. So base F. Sharp is the key signature. So F sharp 8. A. Is there A sharp? Nope. Natural A, and the eighth note, and then octave change, going up again, because it's a C, and it's a sharp, because the key signature tells me, so C#8, and then the F#8, and is that a dot? Oh, okay. That is a tie. So to do ties in 3MLE or MML language, you use an and sign and tie it to the next note, which is F#2, so a half note. So this little thing right here is telling you to tie the notes. So they like da 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 da. It's like you don't hear da 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 da. So you don't hear that. You don't hear da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't hear that. You hear 1, 2, 3, 4. It's extended. Okay. Alrighty, preview time. I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh my god, that's pretty.